This is MSG.
Doing the albums all the way through in sequence, I think, is going to create an effect. From the perspective that a performance at the Beacon Theater or any of these places is an event that takes place on a particular night and is not just the people on stage, it's the audience and the whole experience and the give and take, which is very, very vivid.
This is like the perfect opportunity for younger people who might know a little bit about Steely Dan or might have a couple favorite Steely Dan songs to go and proceed to have their mind blown.
Oh, what is that?
We've done most of the songs from time to time on stage that are on the particular albums we're doing, so it's really just a matter of putting them in sequence, you know.
We're just going to change the order of the pages in the book.
Yeah, we just have to change the order of the music.
It's gonna be amazing sitting there at the. I'll be seeing it at the Beacon Theater, and it's gonna be amazing sitting there, you know, listening to them play Kid Charlemagne, knowing that the Caves of Altamira are coming up next, or, you know, listening to Deacon Blues and Peg is next, and then it's just unbelievable.
Well, some of the songs that we haven't been doing are songs that are older songs that sort of have a simpler harmonic scheme, or, you know, so for example, the original recordings might not have had any horn parts on them, or even have lent themselves to having horn parts on them, and so on. So we have to sort of, on a case-by-case basis, spruce them up, you know, so that they'll fit in the context of what we're doing, without losing of course, the original magic of the simplified, streamlined.
I'm sure there's a lot of people who probably, you know, would rather, you know, have us not touch them in any way, and just, but we, you know, plan to frustrate their dreams.
First of all, the idea of doing a request night of, you know, that kind of democratic process is amazing. I don't know exactly what the precedent is for that, but I think for them to do it is perfect.
We're going to get some votes, right, from the actual ticket holders.
Oh, you mean like a song set?
Yeah, the song list, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then we're going to perform a complex statistical regression on the votes. It'll be a weighting system, W-E-I-G-H-T-I-N-G.
So like the Electoral College?
It'll be like the Electoral College. In other words, it's not going to matter that much who people actually vote for. In that sense, it'll be very much like the Electoral College. So that'll just keep us from having to perform songs that, you know.
So it's like Al Gore, like some song could get the most votes, but we still won't play it?
Yeah, in other words, between now and then, when we work up some of these songs, we may discover that we were a bit hasty putting them on the list.
They're very Dylan-esque in the way that they don't have any bad songs. Like, they might think differently. They might say, you know, I don't want to hear Through with Buzz, I think was one example of something that they never wanted to hear or play again. But I would take that in a second.